He's amazing in the ring. I'll give him that. But I think he runs his mouth too much, yes. But what transpired 2 months ago has opened some doors for the ref. There's no ands and buts about it. You know, he is, I mean, it goes down in the books that he did retire Chris Taylor. That's all there is to it. But what I can say is this. He wants to go out there, he wants to prove the naysayers wrong, he wants to prove everybody that he is worth more than just that. And he wants that RWA gold, and he has to go through this path right now. And right now, that was a hip toss and an arm drag. And that path is a little bit dim here. Beautifully executed dropkick by the bad boy. Boy, did he catch him on the face on that one, Church.
Yes, he absolutely did. Oh! He was looking to catch him again. Unfortunately, the Rev was able to counter with a back elbow. Oh! How is the back of your head and your neck, Rev?
Rev just felt it, and here comes Andrews. But here's the thing. Andrews is staying on top of him.
After that offensive flurry, the Rev ain't going to be preaching that.
Well, I'll tell you what, right now, you know, the Rev has to realize he's in a ring. He's in the ring with a former heavyweight RWA champion, a former two-time RWA cruiserweight champion. And the Rev is in complete control, or complete trouble, and Shane Andrews in complete control of this matchup.
I'm confused. Who's in control? Who's in trouble?
Hey,
who's on first? What's on second? I don't know who's on third.
Kind of a little thrown off here. Another scary Halloween costume, but oh my goodness.
It's garden hose, huh?
Andrews just threw Rev face first into the boot of a fan. One of our faithful fans, and oh my goodness. Wow. The Rev having a seat on who I'd like to say is one of Chris Taylor's #1 fans. Oh, here we go. I bet you that felt good.
Yeah.
I felt good for the fan, too. And Andrews is taking it to the Rev. I'm actually loving every minute of this. Wait a minute. What's he doing back out here? Didn't he lose the match earlier there, Tony Gunn? What's he doing out here?
Referee Captain Crunch trying to get Tony Gunn out of here. I don't blame him.
One more, here we go, and oh, and misses that. Makes up, there's that Mr. Fuji taunt.
Shane Andrews always says, if it don't get you front ways, it'll get you back ways.
I think, what's Gunn doing out here? I mean, does him and the Rev have some kind of cahoots going on? You know how Rev likes to make friends real quick and, you know, trick people.
Actually, you know that.
Yeah, I know that firsthand, yes. Very influential. And I'm wondering. But now Andrews not only has to keep the Rev in mind, he's got to keep his head on a swivel with Tony Gunn out here. And right now, he is just in control of this matchup. And we thought we were going to see, but Shane Andrews. We've seen
that was a straight thumb to the eye.
We've seen Mr. Fuji do that in the past. I mean, Mr. Fuji, of course, trained Shane Andrews. And my God. What? Did the referee really just ask if the Rev pulled the hair?
Shane Andrews said that the Rev tried to pull Shane Andrews' hair. I saw it, didn't you?
There's no hair there. And, oh no. Oh! Here comes Hunt. Ron Hunt now. A little bit of energy, and oh my goodness.
A leg drop on the thigh as it was draped over the side of the ring. You know, Doc.
Well, wait a minute. Ron Hunt, he was just clapping for Ron Hunt. Ron Hunt gave him the who cares about you kind of hand wave. Maybe these two are in cahoots. Maybe these two have nothing going on. I mean, why is Tony Gunn out here? What is the interest in this matchup? Sorry, go on.
I have no idea what I was going to say now. You completely threw me off. That's okay. The fact of the matter is, Tony Gunn is out here, my assumption being, because he got his ass handed to him on a platter last month by Shane Andrews.
Well, he did say the victory was a fluke. I mean, he keeps saying that, so I mean, and of course he lost today to J-Rock. Tony Gunn not making too great of a debut here in RWA, 0-2. And reverse neck breaker by the Rev, and 1-2, and it's moves like that that make him a dangerous competitor in his business.
2 count only by Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Now we're going serials with him? Why not? Kick to the chest by Hunt. Ron Hunt now sent. Oh, wait a minute now. Up over and. Wait a minute. Gunn thought it was going to be Andrews, and he grabbed the foot of Ron Hunt. Ron Hunt's a little fired up there, Church. Oh, finally kicking him out. Rolls him up. Andrews 2-0. Drop kick that hurt knee. Did you just hear Andrews wince in pain, Church? I mean, the leg drop earlier, and now this.
Not only was it a drop kick to the knee, but I don't know if you saw it, Doc, but Shane Andrews' leg twisted as he got drop kicked on that knee as well. So it not only pushed it back, but it also pushed it to one side as well. Shane Andrews has got to be in an excruciating amount of pain right now.
That's right. Shane Andrews, I mean, like I said before, he is hungry. He wants his heavyweight championship back. He is the longest reigning RWA heavyweight champion. 620 days.
It's an amazing achievement. Absolutely amazing.
I mean, he's held this title longer than Chris Taylor. He's held this title longer than the Steel City Prodigy Ryan Mitchell. I mean, the man, 620 days. Congratulations to Shane on that feat. And now rolls up Hunt. 1, 2, and Hunt getting out of there. And a clothesline by the Rev. 1.
2 count only by Toucan Sam.
Our poor referees.
What?
I still got clown makeup on me, thanks. But okay.
You're welcome. I know how much you like clowns.
Yeah. Then why aren't you cheering for Ron Hunt? All right, so Ron Hunt scraping the back.
He's not a funny clown. He's a sad clown.
Got a point there. And right now working that knee, that injured knee of Shane Andrews. Hunt has found a target, and he is not stopping. Wraps that leg around that second rope, and he is just putting the pressure in. Oh my goodness. I mean, what can I say? Hunt has been under the tutelage of, you name it, he's been there. ROH, WWE.
Referee Snap Crackle Pop getting in there trying to get Ron Hunt out of the corner and off of Shane Andrews.
Off that rope and kick to the midsection, and he is taking both legs out of Shane Andrews. Not just one, both of them.
2 count only. Well, I mean, as much as we don't like Rev, and I think you and I stand in agreement on this, we don't like him at all. The fact of the matter is, he is being smart about this because, let's be perfectly honest, if you can't stand, you can't throw those kicks. If you can't stand, you can't pick somebody else up and drop them on their head for a brainbuster.
Well, he is just, I mean, look. I mean, he's trying to yank that thing out of place, Church. He wants to make a statement tonight. He wins this, he becomes officially the #1 contender for the RWA Heavyweight Championship. That means either Daniel Eads or Shane Taylor have to put up with him next month. And right now,
going for almost a figure 4 leg lock. A modified version.
It's focused on that knee, Church. That's what he's doing. He's focusing on that knee. Whoever thought we would see Ron Hunt fighting for a #1 contendership. I mean, I hate to say it, a lot of people thought him and Chris Taylor would fight till end time. But unfortunately, that time has ended for Chris Taylor. And right now, Ron Hunt showing Andrews what kind of menace he could be. But wait a minute. Andrews grabbing those ropes. He has to break that hold. Boy, Ron Hunt is hysterical right now. What do you think's bothering him more? The fact he can't beat Andrews, or just all the ignorant comments are coming from the West Newton crowd?
I think it's going to be a little bit of both. Everything's got to build on him. Right now, he's letting the frustration of not being able to put Shane Andrews away get to him with the crowd being involved, taking his eyes off the prize, and that is beating Shane Andrews. If you don't capitalize on Shane Andrews will capitalize on you.
As he's limping on that one leg, I mean, he is just not effective as he used to be. Oh, he just hurt himself by flipping over Hunt on the ropes there. Oh my goodness, that was a big boot to the face. Now Andrews is down. If Hunt's smart, you take the counter. I mean, he can't really walk. Andrews cannot walk right now.
You know, I would say you're right, but as much as this pains me to admit, Ron Hunt wants to beat Shane Andrews in an actual 1-2-3 or by submission. He wants a legitimate win here to prove that he deserves to be the #1 contender. If you've been by a count out, that doesn't prove that you deserve to be a #1 contender. It means that you're just trying to get by. Ron Hunt doesn't want to do that. After the wars he had with Chris Taylor, he wants to prove he deserves it. He wants to prove it to every one of the people here tonight, because he wants to be able to stick it down everybody's throat saying that he did it. He proved everybody else wrong.
Well, he just did the double stomp. I mean, with 1 foot, though. 1, 2, and no! Hunt kicked out.
How was it a double stomp with 1 foot?
Excuse me, a single leg stomp. We'll go with that. Pardon me. But, I mean, look here. He tried to do the double stomp, but he knew, Church. He knew if he would have applied that, Andrews knew it could have caused more damage to that knee.
Oh, absolutely. Every time Shane Andrews moves right now, that knee is throbbing, that knee is aching. It has got to be in the back of Shane Andrews' mind, how much longer can he last on that knee before it totally gives out on him here tonight.
And Hunt getting a little cocky there. Wait a minute. Oh, man, you can see that Shane is struggling to use those martial arts moves, but he is doing it, and oh my goodness. And Ted Graham was in the wrong place at the wrong time. And Ron Hunt just took him to heaven.
Referee Booberry down and out.
And right now, Andrews going to that top rope. This is where he's most effective. Referee's out. Oh, wait a minute. There's Gunn. Shotgun Tony Gunn has him. I knew it. Him and the Rev were in cahoots. I knew it. Oh, wait a minute. He didn't even help Ron with the cover. Maybe not. This is so confusing. Tony Gunn has pretty much set the chessboard here. Can Hunt capitalize? Oh, you can't. No. Church, I think we jinxed him when we talked earlier about proving yourself. Oh, you got to be kidding me. 1, 2. Oh, my God. Ron Hunt is officially...
And a new #1 contender for the RWA Heavyweight Championship.
What Bert said. Ron Hunt is victorious here thanks to Shotgun Tony Gunn.
I don't want to stick up for Ron Hunt.